It's the end of summer. Autumn is striding into view, and the leaves are turning into a pretty mixture of green, yellow and red. This farmer has worked all year so that today he can harvest his crop. He is ensiling maize that will be stored and then given as fodder to livestock. Thanks to technical and scientific progress, the primary sector has evolved considerably. Farms have gotten bigger and output has increased. Furthermore, everyone can now cultivate in their garden products which 20 years ago were still rare. In a few years' time, it will probably be the turn of oil to become scarce. In fact, everybody knows that the future of our industry depends immensely on oil resources that will one day run dry. As of today, we must therefore think of finding new energy sources. Wind, for example, is a natural element capable of producing electricity. Wind power has two advantages. It is inexhaustible and non-polluting. Moreover, if one day they decided to export wind, Scotland would quickly become a very, very rich country. Since the 80s, people have become more aware of ecology. They recycle cardboard, plastic, glass and paper. They've become aware of the fact that some of industry's progress, like the development of nuclear power stations, can harm the environment. Scientists are now thus looking towards other sources of natural energy, like water power. Tidal power stations use the power of the tides to supply households with electricity. Don't worry, if there aren't any tides near you, you'll still be able to turn on your television or computer. There's also solar power, but this can only be used sporadically. The Industrial Revolution took place hardly 2 centuries ago, and we have already managed to send a man onto the moon and a robot onto the planet Mars. Elsewhere, work has become more and more automated, and individuals have been replaced by machines, which don't need holidays and never risk going on strike. Unless the industrialists start giving them very bad quality oil. We have here a good example of production line work. Controlled and run by a few individuals, each machine carries out a precise task. One of them washes the bottles, another fills them, a third sticks on the labels, and a final machine puts on the bottle caps. Fortunately, there aren't any machines yet to drink the nectar that's inside. When a region becomes industrialized, the daily life of towns is completely changed. New needs are created, and the construction of new facilities is essential. Small towns become cities, so make way for the works. People build new houses, shopping centers, roads. Everything is organized so that the inhabitants can get from one place to another easily and have access to as many services as possible. Thus, large urban centers come to life, and with them come their related problems: traffic, noise, pollution. In fact, the air doesn't look very healthy here.